Devastated Heidi Montag cried this morning after losing her family home in the LA flames. Early Wednesday morning, the reality star cried on Snapchat while living in the lovely Pacific Palisades property with Spencer Pratt and his two sons. "I'm speechless." Her youngest son, Riker, too, comforted her. "I'm so thankful we're safe. The loss of our home is sad." Crying, "I wish I had gone back and got more. She thought it wouldn't be our final homecoming." I feel for everyone else. A restless Riker wiped away her tears, straining her smile. "Losing your home and everything you strive for is heartbreaking," she remarked. She cried, "Life is so crazy," and wished she had packed son Gunner's work before fleeing the fire. Heidi filmed herself crying hours later and said her pain is coming in waves. "Want home. I want to touch my stuff and relax on my couch. I miss home," she moaned. On the Hills' New Beginnings, the couple showed their $3 million home. On Tuesday, Heidi, 38, and Spencer, 41, lost their home to fire. Following the Pacific Palisades wildfire in Southern California, Spencer Pratt and his wife Heidi Montag's home burned down, leaving him devastated. Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt are in shock about losing their house. Spencer expressed his shock at the destruction as the Hills stars verified their home in the Pacific Palisades region of Los Angeles had been destroyed by the continuing wildfires. Spencer, 41, merely wrote, "Nightmare come true," in a TikTok video that showed the fire from several perspectives as it roared out in the distance in front of him. Spencer, whose parents' house was also damaged in the fire, posted a video of himself analyzing the damage to his house after the incident. "Your parents' house burns down and they have nothing, just as yours does, and you have nothing," he remarked. "The only thing that might help you feel better is this: a bag of bagels." The reality star, who shares kids Gunner, 7, and Riker, 2, with Heidi, evacuated his home with his family on January 7th. He kept fans informed on the damage on Snapchat that same day, revealing that he was using video cameras to watch the house burn down. Later, he posted a picture of his son's room's damage to Instagram along with a hopeful message. Spencer remarked, "Our son's bed burned in the shape of a heart, which was the one encouraging sign I saw as our house burned down. A testament to the love that filled this home, and I am so grateful for all the years and memories spent there with our family. I'm obviously in shock." He continued, "I believe this to be the most insane post you've ever seen, but my brain isn't working. The home of the couple, which had 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, has been reduced to a smoldering demolition site. Adam, 45, and Leighton, 38, were last seen at the Golden Globe Awards on Sunday, just 2 days before the out-of-control fires broke out. The mansion was purchased by the couple in 2019 for a total price of $6.5 million, PS 5.25 million, and they currently reside there with their 2 young children. The Pacific Palisades bachelor pad that Ben Affleck purchased for $20 million, PS 16.17 million, has also been consumed by fire, as has the residence that Anna Faris resides in. Spencer Pratt, a reality television star, and Heidi Montag, his wife, have also been forced to leave their house. The Hollywood Reporter has learned that the Palisades fire has damaged Anna Faris' Pacific Palisades house. The actress representative said on Wednesday that Anna and her family are safe and grateful. After splitting from actor Chris Pratt in 2019, the Scary Movie and Just Friends star purchased a house. The two have a 12-year-old son named Jack. She met cinematographer Michael Barrett while working on the 2018 Overboard remake, and the two are now married. The 6 fires that are still burning through LA County as of Wednesday night, including the Eaton, Hearst, Woodley, and Lydia fires, are affecting 130,000 people in the city, including Faris, host of the Anna Faris' Unqualified podcast. Fueled by Santa Ana winds, the horrific fire began in Pacific Palisades on Tuesday and overnight expanded to areas of Malibu and Santa Monica. On Wednesday, January 9th, 2025, actor Ben Affleck had to flee his home in Los Angeles because the wildfire in the Pacific Palisades was getting dangerously near to the property. Following the conclusion of his marriage to Jennifer Lopez, Affleck had just recently purchased the bachelor pad that cost $20 million. In spite of his best efforts to salvage the situation, the roaring wildfire forced him to make a hasty retreat to the adjacent residence of his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, in order to find refuge from the danger. As wildfires rage across Los Angeles County, the Pacific Palisades home that Billy Crystal and his wife Janice have occupied since 1979 has burned destroyed. The Crystal writes in a statement provided to Entertainment Weekly, "The scope of the destruction we are seeing and feeling is beyond words. We are deeply saddened by the loss of our friends and neighbors' houses and businesses in this disaster." The statement goes on to say, Janice and I lived in our home since 1979. This is where we brought up our kids and grandkids. There was love in every square inch of our home, lovely memories that are irreplaceable. Naturally, we are devastated, but we will overcome this with the support of our friends and family. We also pray for the firefighters and first responders' safety. We are confident that the Pacific Palisades, a tenacious community of amazing people, will eventually rise once more. It is our home Crystal said at the end of his speech. According to the Los Angeles Fire Department, the Palisades fire broke out yesterday morning around 10:30 a.m. Close to North Piedmont, Doctor, over 1,000 structures have been destroyed and thousands of residents have had to evacuate as the 200-acre fire has grown into a 15,000-acre conflagration. The Antelope Valley Lydia Fire and the Eaton Fire, which stretches from Burbank to Duarte, are two of the many fires that are presently raging in Los Angeles County, including the Palisades Fire. The Grammy-winning musician Diane Warren claims that the destructive wildfires sweeping through LA County have destroyed the beach property she has owned for 30 years. The 15-time Oscar-nominated songwriter shared a picture of a rock on the beach behind her house on Instagram on Wednesday, reminiscing about her late friend Leia. I snapped this final photo of Leia's rock from my beach house. This house has been mine for nearly 30 years. It appears to have been destroyed in last night's fire, she writes. I interpret the rainbow that is shining on it as a sign of hope for all creatures impacted by this tragedy. The $3.9 million California mansion of Eugene Levy was damaged by wildfires in Hollywood. Huge flames that are blazing over the greater Los Angeles area have damaged a number of Hollywood celebrities, including Eugene. The actor from American Pie lost his house, which was located in one of the most severely impacted neighborhoods in Los Angeles, the Pacific Palisades. Levy, 78, told the LA Times that as the fire extended to his $3.9 million estate and burned it to the ground, he was caught in a massive traffic jam while he attempted to flee and reach safety. The singer bought the two-story home, which was built in 1950 and had 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms in 2006. The celebrity described the smoke he saw hovering over Temescal Canyon as pretty black and intense in an interview with the LA Times on Tuesday. This is U.S. Star posted apocalyptic video on Wednesday while traveling through Altadena. She previously acknowledged that Mandy Moore is dealing with a terrible loss, and she and her family were safely evacuated. On the afternoon of Wednesday, January 8th, the 40-year-old This is U.S. Star posted an update on Instagram regarding her home in the midst of the ongoing fires. This is Altadena. Leveled, my dear house. For those of us who have suffered such great losses, I am heartbroken and crushed. She added, I'm completely numb over a video of burned out and still burning structures she saw while traveling through the Northeast LA community. Moore's community has certainly been damaged, though it was unclear at first if her particular home had been destroyed. She posted a second Instagram after her first story's post, thanking everyone for keeping her family safe and sharing the devastation she saw. I'm thankful that my family and dogs were able to leave yesterday night before it was too late. I also have a lot of thanks for the friends who took us in and sent us blankets and clothes, she added. Honestly, I'm in shock and feeling numb for all so many have lost, including my family. My children's school's out, she added. Leveled our favorite eateries. Numerous loved ones and friends have also lost everything. Despite the fact that our community is shattered, we will work together to rebuild it. Love is being sent to everyone impacted and working to manage this on the front lines. On Wednesday, January 8th, Moore had earlier posted on her Instagram stories that she and her family had evacuated and were unsure if their home had survived. Amid wildfires, Miles Teller says nothing about the fate of his $7.5 million Pacific Palisades mansion. Actor Miles Teller has not commented on the recent fires, in contrast to numerous other celebrities who own houses in Pacific Palisades. Tens of thousands of people were forced to evacuate as the devastating Palisades fire broke out in Los Angeles on Tuesday afternoon, causing extensive damage. Intense winds and dry conditions significantly hindered firefighting efforts, grounding aircraft backup and momentarily drying out fire hydrants in the Pacific Palisades area as flames burned over 5,000 acres and damaged over 1,000 structures. The ongoing situation has not yet been publicly addressed by actor Miles Teller, who bought a house in the region in 2023. Among those impacted by the flames are celebrities such as Paris Hilton, who is devastated after witnessing her mansion burned down on television. Some celebrities have spoken out about escaping, and others have had their mansions damaged. Alice Evans, Brooklyn Beckham, and Patsy Palmer are among the British celebrities caught in the flames. My heart is broken Palmer, who is presently employed in the UK, posted on Instagram. Seeing the heartbreaking pictures of the fires in my hometown once more has left my head fried today. A-list celebrities are among those whose homes have been damaged by the Hollywood Hills fires, which have had a significant impact on Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. More than 100,000 residents in the vicinity have been ordered to evacuate due to the terrible wildfires in Los Angeles, which have claimed 5 lives. The initial Palisades fire has burned 16,000 acres and thousands of firemen have been fighting it. The Pacific Palisades House of Mourning show star Reese Witherspoon is in danger because of a wildfire in Los Angeles. In the midst of the inferno in Los Angeles, Reese Witherspoon has finally spoken up. The 48-year-old morning show star reshared a Los Angeles Times post with a prayer written underneath it on her official Instagram story on Wednesday, January 8th. The actress wrote, "I'm praying for all the firefighters, first responders, and families who are close to these fires in LA." Just hours after the Los Angeles Fire Department issued a statement stating the Palisades fire is burning near Palisades Drive, Witherspoon sent out this message. People in the area should prepare for a possible wildfire evacuation by assembling family members and supplies. Notably, the Pacific Palisades home was purchased by the Big Little Lies actress in 2023. Chet Hanks, the son of Tom Hanks, has requested prayers for his hometown of Pacific Palisades, which is devastated by raging flames at the moment. As he lamented the loss of properties consumed by the natural calamity, the 34-year-old posted the remark on his Instagram page. In addition to Chet, a number of other well-known people have voiced their concerns about the wildfires and asked for prayers while firefighters work. Chet Hanks has called for prayers on his Instagram story as the horrific wildfire that is consuming the Pacific Palisades continues to spread. Although he currently resides in Nashville, Tennessee, the son of well-known actor Tom Hanks has strong ties to the Los Angeles community because he was raised there. As hazardous flames continue to sweep across Southern California, Mark Hamill was forced to evacuate his house in Malibu. The 73-year-old Star Wars star described his and his family's last-minute evacuation in a statement he shared on Instagram Tuesday evening. As we got closer, Hamill tweeted, "Personal fire update, 7 p.m. evacuated Malibu." So there were small fires on both sides of the road. Hamill claimed that he came at his daughter Chelsea's home in Hollywood at 8:15 p.m. with his wife Marilu York and their dog Trixie. After saying, "Most horrific fire since '93, he urged everyone to stay safe. In the comments area, fans responded to Hamill's wildfire update with one noteworthy Star Wars allusion. One fan said, "Stay safe, and of course the Force is with you." Another commenter said, "Mark, I hope you're okay. May the Force be with you, but I mean this with all sincerity. Be careful, friend." A fourth fan added, "I hope you and your family find love and support." Another fan remarked, "May the Force be with the good-hearted during the rough days." When discussing the horrific fires in Los Angeles, Jamie Lee Curtis breaks down, saying, "This is literally where I live." When Curtis appeared on The Tonight Show on Wednesday, January 8th, presenter Jimmy Fallon comforted her while discussing the destruction in her community. The devastating flames in Los Angeles have upset Jamie Lee Curtis. The 66-year-old actress and producer broke down in tears when talking about the fire in her neighborhood during a Wednesday, January 8th interview on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. As 50-year-old host Jimmy Fallon expressed his sympathies, Curtis remarked, "I'm literally just about to cry." Curtis went on, trying to gather herself, "As you know, my house is on fire right now. The entire Pacific Palisades city is literally on fire. To keep informed about the best that people has to offer, from captivating human interest stories to juicy celebrity news. Subscribe to their free daily newsletter." A rising number of celebrities have voiced their concerns over the destructive wildfires raging across California, including actress Kate Beckinsale. Since it began on Tuesday, the Palisades fire has grown significantly, tripling in size from an estimated 2,900 acres at the beginning of Wednesday to an estimated 11,802 acres. But during a briefing on Wednesday, Los Angeles Fire Chief Kristen Crowley stated that the fire was 10,802 acres. At least 1,000 buildings have already been burned by the fire, and tens of thousands of people are still under evacuation orders. Kate Beckinsale expressed her sorrow on Instagram about the devastation of her daughter's home neighborhood in the Pacific Palisades as the fires rage on. Ricki Lake's Malibu dream home is gone in LA. Sharing photos of the home before the fire, Lake said she and her husband escaped with her dog Dolly, and not much else. Ricki Lake's Malibu's dream home is no more. On Wednesday, she revealed she lost the house as the Pacific Palisades fire continues to rage throughout Southern California. That fire, paired with the Woodley, Eaton, and Hearst wildfires, have sent residents fleeing their homes, with many losing them entirely. So far, more than 80,000 residents have been evacuated. After Cameron Matheson, Spencer Pratt, and Heidi Montag all revealed they lost their homes as infernos spread throughout the Los Angeles area, Lake confirmed Wednesday her home, too, is gone. It's all gone. I can't believe I am typing these words, she began, sharing that despite a valiant and brave effort from one of their friends, she and her husband Ross Birmingham lost our dream home. This description, dream home, doesn't suffice. It was our heaven on earth, the place where we planned to grow old together, she continued, alongside a slideshow of photos of the house before the fire. Cary Elwes shares update that he lost Malibu home after documenting his evacuation. We are grateful to have survived this truly devastating fire, he wrote. At 10:30 p.m. local time on Tuesday night, Cary Elwes filmed his evacuation from Malibu. While driving down the winding Los Angeles roads adjacent to what has been described as the apocalyptic Palisades fire, the Princess Bride star briefly hit the brakes to capture the blaze out his window. He posted the video to Instagram with the hashtag biblical. The following day, he shared an update that he and his family were safe, but that their home had been destroyed. Sadly, we did lose our home, but we are grateful to have survived this truly devastating fire, he wrote on Instagram on Wednesday. Our hearts go out to all the families impacted by this tragic event, and we also wish to extend our gratitude to all the firefighters, first responders, and law enforcement who worked so tirelessly through the night and are still at it. The $3.9 million California mansion of Eugene Levy was damaged by wildfires in Hollywood. Huge flames that are blazing over the greater Los Angeles area have damaged a number of Hollywood celebrities, including Eugene. The actor from American Pie lost his house, which was located in one of the most severely impacted neighborhoods in Los Angeles, the Pacific Palisades. Levy, 78, told the LA Times that as the fire extended to his $3.9 million estate and burned it to the ground, he was caught in a massive traffic jam while he attempted to flee and reach safety. The singer bought the two-story home, which was built in 1950 and had 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms in 2006. The celebrity described the smoke he saw hovering over Temescal Canyon as pretty black and intense in an interview with the LA Times on Tuesday.